In this video, I will be continuing my realistic offseason rebuild series going in order of real life draft picks. The Tennessee Titans have the number 7 pick, so today we're going to be rebuilding them. If you're new to the channel and you haven't seen one of these realistic offseason rebuild videos, it's basically a more in-depth and detailed look at what players are going to be re-signing, what players are going to be going after in free agency, what they're going to be doing in the draft. It's going to be a mixture of what the team should do and what I think the team should do. The Titans have signed Brian Callahan as their head coach. He was the offensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals for the past 5 seasons. For that reason, we're going to be running the Cincinnati Bengals offensive playbook, and it is a multiple zone run scheme, and we're setting that 69% scheme fit on that. They also signed Denard Wilson as their defensive coordinator. He was the Baltimore Ravens defensive backs coach last season. For that reason, we're switching to Baltimore's 3-4 defense, and we're at 100% scheme fit on that. We will be using the realistic draft classes. As you can see, we got Caleb Williams, Drake May, Marvin Harrison Jr., Joe Alt, Malik Neighbors, all the big names, everyone coming out of college in real life. The latest Madden update for franchise has all the playoffs set correctly. It just has the Super Bowl not played yet, so I forced the Chiefs to win the game. The score is not the exact right score, but all the other teams and scores are realistic, so we're going to be starting right after the Super Bowl is over. We have a lot of players retiring from the team. We got kicker Nick Folk retiring after 16 years. Right tackle Chris Hubbard retires after 11 years. Tight end Morgan Cox retires after 15 years. Defensive end Autry retires after 10 years. And quarterback Ryan Tannehill retires after 12 years. We have $131 million available in cap room. Derrick Henry's contract is up. Honestly, in real life, I don't think he's going to come back to the Titans. I think he's going to end up going to another team. Not sure what team that's going to be, but I'm not going to re-sign him in this video because I'm trying to keep it realistic. Sean Murphy-Bunting at cornerback, 27 years old, 79 overall, scheme fit, and he's a star dev. Has a lot of interest in coming back to the team, so I'm definitely going to send him this 3-year offer. And he's coming back, nice. Caleb Farley at cornerback. I think I'm going to end up moving on from him. He's 74 overall, star dev, 25 years old. Going to move on from Travis Gibson at outside linebacker. Going to try to get Al Shire back. He's 27 years old, 78 overall, normal dev, middle linebacker. He has a decent amount of interest in coming back to the team, so I'm going to offer him this 3-year deal. I'm going to juice it up just a little bit. He said he's not interested in signing. He's going to free agency. All right, never mind, buddy. Terrell Edmonds at strong safety. He's 77 overall, scheme fit, normal dev, 27 years old. He has a little bit of interest in coming back to the team. I'm going to offer him this 3-year player-friendly deal and see if we can get him to come back. He's coming back, nice. Anyone else that we want to try to keep around? Jack Gibbons, moving on from him. Chris Fulton. It looks like it's just going to be a bunch of guys in like the upper 60s, lower 70s overall that are not worth bringing back. Just going to scroll through here and make sure there's nobody else over here at the very back end that we need to try to keep, and there's not. This is what the team is looking like before free agency and the draft. They got Will Levis at quarterback. He's 70 overall, normal dev. I think they're going to be rolling with him at quarterback in real life, and for that reason, we're going to stick with him as our quarterback. Probably will not be drafting one. Tajay Spears is going to be our starting running back, 79 overall, star dev. Hopkins is going to be our number 1 receiver, 86 with star dev. We got Traylon Burks, 75 star dev, but we do need to get a 3rd receiver. Offensive line is honestly not looking that great at all. Pretty much need a whole new offensive line besides Skoronski. We got Okonkwo at tight end, 73 overall, star dev. Gonna roll with him for sure. He looks like he's gonna be pretty good. Defensively, you can see there's just a whole bunch of not so greatness going on here. I do have Amani Hooker. I moved him to free safety. He's 79 overall, star dev. Since we brought Edmonds back. Probably need another pass rushing outside linebacker. Definitely need 2 new middle linebackers here. We need 2 defensive linemen. We still got Simmons, but he's injured right now for 1 more week. Cornerbacks, we could use a true number 1 or at least a better number 1 overall, and then have Murphy Bunting and McCreary as the number 2 and number 3. First order of business, I'm going to try to get center Connor Williams. He's 82 overall, normal dev, scheme fit, 27 years old. He has a ton of interest in coming to the team, and he has 0 offers at the moment, so I'm going to offer him this 2-year neutral deal. Patrick Queen is available at middle linebacker. I'm definitely going to try to get him. He's 84 overall, scheme fit, star dev, 25 years old. Has a decent amount of interest. He does have 6 offers on the table already, and he's been playing in Baltimore for his whole entire career. So if he comes over to our team with that new Baltimore style defense, it'll definitely help the rest of the players learn that realistically. I'm going to go ahead and offer him a 6-year player friendly deal here. since we already have a bunch of competition here. See where that puts us. Ties us at the top with Arizona. I'm happy with that for now. Gonna try to get pass rushing outside linebacker Andrew Van Ginkel. He is 82 overall, scheme fit, star dev, 29 years old, has basically no interest in coming to the team, and he already has 4 offers on the table. So I'm gonna offer him this 4-year player-friendly deal. See where we're setting with that. And that ties us at the top with the Minnesota Vikings. Gonna try to get cornerback Chidobe Awuzie. He's 84 overall, star dev, 29 years old. He has basically no interest in coming to the team, but he also has 0 offers at the moment. So I'm gonna offer him this 1-year deal, but I'm gonna juice it up just a little bit. With our 5th and final spot for this first part of free agency, I'm going to try to get defensive tackle Michael Pierce. He's 84 overall, scheme fit, star dev, 31 years old, has a ton of interest and has no other offers at the moment. Everybody signed with us besides outside linebacker Van Ginkel, but we did get Patrick Queen. We got Michael Pierce, Chidobe Awuzie, and Connor Williams, so we need to try to get another pass rushing outside linebacker. I'm going to try to bring Azeez Al-Shaair back. We did try to re-sign him, but he decided to go to free agency. He's 78 overall, normal dev, 27 years old. He has a lot of interest in coming back to the team. He does currently have 1 other offer on the table, so I'm going to juice this offer up some. Go with this 3-year deal here. See where that puts us at. Puts us at the top by a lot against the Tampa Bay. The options for pass rushing outside linebackers are not looking that great, so I'm going to go with the best available. Shaq Barrett, 77 overall, scheme fit, normal dev, 31 years old, has basically no interest in coming to the team, and he already has 1 offer on the table. So I'm going to juice this offer up a good amount here and see if we can get him to sign. We need a lot of help on the offensive line, so I'm going to go after center Mitch Morse. He is 82 overall, star dev, 32 years old. Already has 1 offer on the table. I'm going to juice this offer up a good amount here, and hopefully that puts us at the top. And that does. I'm also going to go after this other center, Andre James, 79 overall, 27 years old, normal dev. He has 3 offers on the table already. So I'm going to offer him this player-friendly deal and also juice it up just a little bit. And we're still 1 below the Houston Texans here, so I'm going to have to go up even further. Let's go with the very player-friendly deal and even juice that up some here. And we're still that low. All right, we're not going to be able to get him. I'm just going to withdraw the offer. Instead, I'm going to go after left guard Isaiah Wynn. He's 79 overall, 28 years old. He already has 1 offer on the table, and he has basically 0 interest in coming to the team. So I'm going to go ahead and offer him a very player-friendly deal and juice it up a lot. Let's go to that much, yeah. See what we're setting here. Are we going to be able to get him? And we're tied with the Raiders, so I'm happy with that for now. Do need another 3-4 defensive end, so I'm going to try to get Leonard Williams. He's 82 overall, star dev, 30 years old. Doesn't have very much interest, but he also has 1 offer already. So I'm going to go ahead and offer him a player-friendly deal and juice it up just a little bit. And we're still below the Patriots by 1 bar, and we're not going to be able to get him. I'm going to have to withdraw the offer. I'm going to go ahead and try to get Grover Stewart. He's a defensive tackle, but we're moving to defensive end if he signs. He's 83 overall, scheme fit, star dev, 30 years old, has 0 interest in coming to the team, and he already has 4 offers on the table. So we're going to have to give him a huge deal here to even try to get him to come to the team at all. See what we're setting. And we're still 1 bar below the Raiders. I'm just going to go ahead and let it ride out. It looks like we got everybody to sign except for Grover Stewart. We got Shaq Barrett, we got Shaair back, we got Isaiah Wynn, we got Mitch Morse. We need another 3-4 defensive end, so I'm going to try to get Maurice Hurst. He's 76 overall, scheme fit, normal dev, 29 years old, and he has a ton of interest coming to the team. He has 0 offers on the table at the moment, so we should be able to get him on this 1-year deal. We do need a 3rd-string receiver, so I'm going to try to get Rashid Shaheed. He's 79 overall, 26 years old, normal dev. Doesn't have any interest in coming to the team, and he already has 2 other offers. So I'm going to offer him this player-friendly deal for 3 years. Juice it up just a little bit, see where we're sitting. And that puts us at the top. And we did end up getting Shaheed and Hurst, so that's going to be it for us for free agency. We got Patrick Queen, Michael Pierce, Chidobe Awuzie, Mitch Morse, Connor Williams, Shaheed, Wynn, Shaair, Shaq Barrett, and Maurice Hurst. Here in the draft, we have pick number 7, so I'm going to skip ahead each pick 1 at a time and see what these teams are going to do. The Bears took Marvin Harrison Jr. number 1 overall. Commanders took Joe Alt. That's a guy that I always wanted to get because we need offensive tackle still. Let's go to the next pick. Another left tackle coming off the board. Not looking good for us here. Outside linebacker went to the Cardinals. Defensive tackle going to Los Angeles, not San Diego, the Chargers. And the Giants decided to take another tackle here, so all the good tackles are gone and it's our pick now. Really need to get an offensive lineman, but all the good ones are gone already, so I'm going to take this speed rushing defensive end, Latu from UCLA. He's 6'5", 265 pounds. Definitely be moving him to outside linebacker in our 3-4 defense here. He's 23 years old. He has elite acceleration, good agility, elite change of direction, elite jumping, great speed with solid strength. He has A block shedding with A finesse moves. He's got hidden dev with 82 strength and 83 speed. In the second round, I'm going to draft this center, Jackson Powers Johnson from Oregon. He's 6'3", 320 pounds. He's a pass protector. If he's good enough, maybe we can move him to tackle or move one of the other guys to tackle. He's 21 years old. Solid acceleration, solid agility, elite change of direction, solid jumping, decent speed with good strength. He has A pass block finesse, A pass block power, A run block. It's looking pretty good. He's got hidden dev with 87 strength. Here in the fourth round, we did not have a third round pick. I'm going to draft this tight end, Theo Johnson from Penn State. He's 6'6", 264 pounds. He's a vertical threat. He's 23 years old. He has decent acceleration, solid agility, great change of direction, elite jumping, great speed with great strength. He has A deep route, A medium route, A run block. He's got a normal dev with 85 speed. Fifth round, I'm going to draft this defensive end, Darius Robinson from Missouri. He's 6'5", 296 pounds. He's a power rush and scheme fit. 23 years old. He has good acceleration, poor agility, elite change of direction, good jumping, decent speed with good strength. He's got normal dev with 85 strength. I simulated the rest of the draft picks. The first round we drafted defensive end Latu. He is a 76 overall. Saw that he has hidden dev. He's got 78 power moves, 86 finesse moves with 83 speed and 89 acceleration, 76 tackle. In the second round, I drafted Jackson Powers Johnson. He was a center, but already switched him to right tackle because he's going to be our new starter there. He's 74 overall. We did see that he has hidden dev as well. He's got 87 strength, 79 run block, 84 pass block. So he's definitely made for the tackle position with his pass blocking abilities being so good as a rookie. In the fourth round, I drafted tight end Theo Johnson. He's 67 overall. And then I drafted defensive end Darius Robinson in the fifth round, 65 overall. Computer drafted the rest of these guys, 67 overall, 68 overall, and then a 59 overall. Wow. This is what the starting lineup was looking like before the season. We got Will Levis at quarterback, 70 overall, normal div. Tajay Spears at running back, 79 overall, star div. We got Hopkins that was wide receiver 1, 86 overall, star div. We got Shaheed as wide receiver 2, 79 with normal div. And then we got Burks as wide receiver 3, 75 overall, star div. Offensive line is looking a whole lot better now. We do have Connor Williams. I moved him to left tackle because he did play tackle in college. He's 82 overall. He's injured for the 6 more weeks, and this is right at the, I think, week 1 of the preseason. So he should only miss 2 games of the regular season. We got Skoronski at left guard, 77 star div. Morris at center, he's 83 with star div. Wynn at right guard, 80 with normal div. And we drafted Powers Johnson, and he's 74 overall, hidden div. Okonkwo at tight end, 73 overall with star div. Defensively, we made a whole bunch of changes here. We got defensive tackle Pierce, 84 overall, star dev in free agency. Hurst, 74 overall with normal dev in free agency. Simmons coming back off of injury, 87 overall, star dev at defensive end. He's the highest overall rated player on the entire defense. We got Chidobe Awuzie in free agency, 84 overall, star dev. He's our cornerback number 1. Murphy Bunting, 79 overall star dev, is our third corner. And McCreary, 80 overall with normal dev as cornerback 2. We were able to re-sign Edmonds at strong safety. He's a 77 with normal dev. We drafted Latu in the first round, 77 overall hidden dev, pass rush and outside linebacker. We were able to get Patrick Queen in free agency, 84 overall star dev at middle linebacker. And we got Al Shire to come back, 78 overall normal dev at middle linebacker. Harold Landry, outside linebacker, 78 overall star div. And we also have Amani Hooker at free safety, 79 overall star div, but he's out for 1 more week with injury. Setting the season goal for 7 wins, I think we'll be like right on the edge of making it to the playoffs. With the playbooks that we're running, they're actually pretty good in Madden simulation. Here at week 5, and we're actually 0-4, so we're off to a terrible start. We do have a breakout opportunity for a linebacker here, so I want to check that out, and it's going to be for Latu, the rookie. I already have an opportunity to break out. Hold the Jaguars to less than 200 yards or get Latu 2+ interceptions, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, or sacks. We did beat the Jaguars 21-17, so let's see if Latu ended up getting that breakout. He didn't have the game I was hoping he'd have, so he did not get it. We do have an opportunity for a breakout for a defensive back, so let's check out who that's going to be for. It's going to be for McCreary. He's actually, I think, an 80 overall with normal dev, so getting him up to star dev would be good. Hold the Commanders to less than 200 yards passing or get Roger McCreary 1 interception, forced fumble, tackle for loss, or sack. We lost to the Commanders 17-14. Let's see if we ended up getting this breakout. Oh, he did get it. Dev trait upgrade. Roger McCreary now has star development trait and progresses faster than before. We also got 20,000 XP for our defensive back. Nice. At the midseason point, we are 2-5, so we're not off to a great start, but the good news is that we have won 2 out of the last 3 games. See what we're looking at like on the stats halfway through the season here. Will Levis has 1,300 yards passing, 11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 62% completion with a 91 rating. Definitely like him to play a little bit better. Tyjae Spears, 113 carries, 400 yards, 3.7 per carry with 1 touchdown. That is not looking good at all. Receiving, Shaheed has the most catches and yards, and he has 3 touchdowns. Hopkins has 4. Defensively, Patrick Queen has the most tackles with 47. Sacks, Latu has 2.5. Interceptions, Awuzie has 2. So it looks like we're just not doing good pretty much all the way around, offensive, defense, everything. Wanted to see what the dev traits are looking like for the rookies. So right tackle Powers Johnson actually has star dev, and then Latu has star dev as well. I just simulated week 9 and we had an injury come up, so I'm checking it out, and it's Will Levis at quarterback. He fractured his kneecap. He's going to be out for 22 weeks, so he's on injured reserve and he's going to miss the rest of the season, unfortunately. With the injury to Will Levis, that means Malik Willis will be getting the start at quarterback for the rest of the rebuild. He's 65 overall with normal dev. End of the regular season, we finished 4-13, last in the division. I simulated the rest of the weeks one by one, and there was no other breakout opportunities or anything interesting happening. We just had a bad season altogether. The Colts won the division with 11-6 record. Texans and the Jaguars both went 8-9. See what happened with the season stats here. We had the 28th ranked offense, not looking good at all. Malik Willis at quarterback. We had the 5th ranked defense, so that's looking pretty good though. Malik Willis had 2,200 yards passing, 10 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, 64% completion with a 76 rating. Will Levis had 1,487 yards passing, 11 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 60% completion with the 84 rating. Levis, it looks like Levis played a little bit better, but both of the quarterbacks didn't do that great overall. Rushing wise, Tyjae Spears had 244 carries, 830 yards, 3.4 per carry with 2 touchdowns. Malik Willis had 200 yards, 3.7 per carry with no touchdowns. Backup running back had 10 touchdowns on 49 carries. Rashid Shaheed had 80 catches for 1,100 yards, 4 touchdowns, led the team and catches and yards. Touchdowns, it looks like DeAndre Hopkins had the most with 9. He also had 950 yards. Traylon Burks, 600 yards, 2 touchdowns. Our tight end Okonkwo had 583 yards with 3 touchdowns. Tyjae Spears had 34 catches, 300 yards, and 1 touchdown receiving. Defensively, Patrick Queen led the team in tackles with 111. Al Shire had 110. Tackles for loss, Jeffrey Simmons had the most with 20. Sacks, Latu led the team. The rookie was 6.5. Pierce had 5.5. Hurst had 4. Simmons had 3.5. Landry only had 3.5, so we just basically got very little sacks at all. Interceptions, Chidobe Awuzie had 4. And then Shire and McCray both had 1. We didn't get very many interceptions at all. The 49ers beat the Ravens in the Super Bowl 34-28. Brock Purdy won Super Bowl MVP. Lamar Jackson won MVP of the regular season with the Ravens. Mike McCarthy won Coach of the Year with the Cowboys. Lamar Jackson won Offensive Player of the Year with the Ravens. Micah Parsons won Defensive Player of the Year with the Cowboys. Xavier Worthy won Offensive Rookie of the Year with the Browns. And our boy Latu won Defensive Rookie of the Year with the Titans with only 6.5 sacks. This is what the final team is looking like. Will Levis didn't do very good for us. He's a 71 overall with normal dev. Malik Willis didn't do much better. He actually did a lot worse. Tyjae Spears, I guess he's injured right now for 12 weeks. Well, 77 overall with star dev. Hopkins is regressing heavily. He's down to 81 with star. He was an 86. Burks is a 75 with star. Shaheed's a 79 with normal dev. Okonkwo is a 74 with star dev at tight end. Powers Johnson is 75 with star. Wynn is a 79 with normal div. Morris is an 82 with star. Skoronski is a 78 with star, and Connor Williams is an 82 with star. Defensively, Michael Pierce is an 81 with star div. Simmons is an 87 with star. Hurst is down to a 70 with normal div. Yikes. Chidobe Awuzie jumped up to superstar div. He's an 82 overall. Murphy Bunting's a 79 with star. McCreary's 83 with star. Edmonds is down to a 75 with normal div. How does Latu only have star div if he just won Defensive Rookie of the Year? He should be up to superstar div. 79 overall. Patrick Queen's 85 with star. Shire's a 80 with normal div. Landry's a 77. He dropped down to normal. He was a star div. And then Amani Hooker is a 79 with star div at free safety. Overall, it was a pretty bad season and a pretty bad rebuild. We had to do a whole lot of stuff. We had to bring in a lot of players. I mean, this team was just pretty terrible altogether, so we can't expect this team to do a whole lot after one season of rebuilding. Will Levis did pretty bad, so maybe we should have drafted a quarterback, but we made the decisions. We live with them. That's going to be it for the video. If y'all like what y'all saw, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Say something down in the comments, what y'all like about the videos, what y'all don't like. Appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.